And there's a nice little crowd here Friday evening, dry afternoon after the rains today. And let me say welcome to our listeners also to NBC Radio who have tabbing with us, they're patching with us. And the final game is on. Grenada kicks off. And Andrew,
yes,
what do you expect?
It's all to play for us in the Grenada. I think they've already won the tournament, having Barbados got 9 points, St. Vincent and the Grenadines got 9 points. So a draw or win here would them really being clear of it. They would have won the tournament, even if they had the 10 points with Barbados, would have beat Barbados in the head-to-head, so they would have secured the time already. So it's with Grenada, we over in the distance, they are in green, Grenada playing in green, with yellow trimmings, Vincent changing the traditional yellow and blue. It's Vincent Grenada with the ball now, it's with Dorian Dalloway plays it right, and number 15 man Mazzy Corbett, but there's an infringement against the Grenadian team. Free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You see the number 18 man Jamal York playing over on the right wing back this time, Brady.
Yes, some tactical changes here by Coach Mockery.
Long ball inside, trying to get his man going, but it's cut out there by the Grenadian defense as they come over. The Grenadians have made well, both teams have made quite a number of
sweeping changes.
I think this being the last game in the tournament for both of them.
Yes, for both of them, sweeping changes, and now SVG on the attack.
So SVG is with the ball now. It's Darren Rouse playing in defense, in central defense. He plays it wide across, finds Delpesh over there in the Delpesh plays it long downfield, trying to find his player. Simmons and the Grenadians with the ball, plays it across, and nodded away by the Grenadian to Jamal York. York nods it down, finds a man in the middle there. Looks and plays it wide. That's Sikwe Millington. Millington finds his number 15 man. That's Mazzy Corbett. But the ball is into touch, and it's a throw in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines off the boat of the Dominicans. So Jamal York, who's playing at right wing back, ball comes inside. The goalkeeper for Grenada, Jeremy Richardson, as opposed to the ever popular Belfont, Captain Belfont.
So Irvin Smith, the number 15, is leading the team tonight.
Yes. So Grenada have made some sweeping changes. I think they're giving everybody a chance to get a game. St. Vincent and the Grenadines doing likewise. We have not seen Cornelius Stewart. We are not seeing Shavel Cunningham. They are on the bench. They're all on the bench. It's Grenada with the ball. Grenada plays it wide, plays it back there, finds his man on the wing back there. He plays it inside. Trying to knock it off, finds his number 12 man. That's Augustine. Augustine plays it inside. But the goalkeeper comes off his line, collects easily. That's goalkeeper Siklan Maki. Number 23, he's a new goalkeeper in goal for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And he bangs it long downfield, trying to get his man going. It's collected there by Dalloway, but lost to the Grenadians, who is not able to hold it in play as that ball goes into touch over on the sideline here, Gunny. And it's a throw in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Early days in this game.
Early days in this encounter, just about 3 or so minutes gone, nil yet. St. Vincent and the Grenadines with the ball now. Grenada wins it, plays it forward, trying to get some movement up front. A tussle between the number 5 man, that's Kenyon Delpesh, and a Grenadian, but it's a free kick to St. Vincent, quickly taken. Played way over on the right there, on the left flank for St. Vincent, ball coming inside. Trying to get some movement, but Grenada is with it now. As Grenada comes away, plays it long forward, but Rouse equal to the task, and he just heads it, and it's back onto the boat of a Grenadian, and a strong tackle coming in there, strong bouncing him off the ball, as we would say, but no harm, no foul. The goalkeeper collects and plays it to his left to find his left wing back. Long ball downfield, trying to find his man there, but Vincent plays down. Let's see what is it a throw-in? Yes, it looks like a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ball headed into touch. Throw quickly taken. Find this man over there, but nodded away by the Grenadians. St. Vincent and the Grenadines coming away. Grenada trying to make Bunkton attack, but the ball is with the goalkeeper. And he plays it long forward, trying to find Dorian Dalloway. Dalloway runs into traffic there. And no call from the referee. Eventually the call did come. And it's a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Trying to take it quickly, but eventually leaving it. It's with Darren Rouse, it looks like. Let's see, he plays it wide, finds Jamal York on the right wing back. Jamal York plays the ball inside, trying to find his man, but headed away by the Grenadian there. It's out as far as Vincentian play over in the distance there. He stumbles, he fumbles, but he gets up and wins it and then gives it right back to the Grenadian, who comes away over on the right flank for them, over on St. Vincent's left. Good tackle coming in there, but still Grenada with it. Still Grenada trying to mount an attack. Broken up momentarily there, but ricochets and finds a Grenadian. The captain of the Grenadian team plays a long ball forward, trying to get his number 15 man there. But he crosses and the ball comes across goal. Two defenders in a tussle there. Two defenders and an attacker. The goalkeeper, they having to dive and save that one from going for a corner. Played it to his left wing back, and St. Vincent the Grenadines come with it. Ball eventually knocked into touch by the Grenadian for Vincentian throw-in.
Yes, the first read basically on goal has come from the Grenadians. Lovely ball down the left flank, good diagonal, and it was cleared by the Vincentian defense.
Yes, Grenada with it now. Grenada trying to mount another attack. Grenada coming up their right flank, the St. Vincent left there, but it's into touch, and it's a throw-in to it's a throw-in to the Grenadian team. It's a long gunny.
We are growing accustomed to corner throws.
The usual. And even though we don't have, this one is long on the inside, nodded away. This headed there, players go up, and the goalkeeper calls and leaves it, and the goalkeeper collects. And Gunny, even though we don't have those two Grenadian players on the wing back, that's Mark and Joseph and the other one who was taking them, we are seeing still that they're able to throw this ball long. It seems to be something that they would have been practicing for some time now.
They prided themselves in it, Andrew.
Jamal York finds Dalloway. Dalloway plays it wide. Finds, looks like the number 15 man there, that's Mazzy Corbett. Grenada is with it. Grenada coming out of trouble there. He eventually plays it back to his goalkeeper.
Yeah, the ball bubbled on his feet, so he had to get rid of it.
And it's with Grenada now. Coming away now. The captain with it now, that's Smith, but lost there to St. Vincent and the Grenadines team. Ball is a foul. It's a foul there. The player on that's number 15. That's Mazzy Corbett is fouled, and it's a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Right close, very close to the touchline there, about midway into the Grenadian half.
Certainly he attempted to leave it. He left him for dead, but then he realized there was no way he could catch him.
Brad Richards
pushed them out of play.
Brad Richards is with this one now. Brad Richards is going to be taking this free kick. Swings it across field there. Ball bounces in there, and the Grenadian goalkeeper is still at St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This could be dangerous, a chance. He goes down, and the ball is cleared. Only as far as St. Vincent and the Grenadines playing this time. The referee says play on, tackle coming in there. The Vincentians were appealing for a foul, but the Grenadians come with this one now. Grenada with it over on the right now. Plays the ball inside. Well taken there by the Vincentian defense. Finds York. No, that's Mazzy Corbett. Mazzy Corbett is with it. Mazzy Corbett going down the flank there. Mazzy Corbett. The ball is knocked into touch. And it's a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines to be taken by Jamal York. Nil in this encounter. 8 minutes gone so far. And it's a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Jamal York winds up and throws it to his player there, plays it back to York. York plays the ball inside, headed away by the Grenadian defense. And it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines there. He's in a tussle. That's the number 3 man. That's Tristan Marshall. Ball played forward there. Jamal York is trying to get around his man. Jamal York is hustling his player. Jamal York hustles his player. Jamal York is still hustling. And the Grenadians get away with it now. The number 18 man trying to get into the penalty area. And he is not successful as the Vincentian defense equal to the task. Giving it right back to Grenada, however. And sort of a bit of a scrappy pinball sort type football there. Trying to get around his man. Won by York. And York kicks it downfield. Looking for some movement. Doesn't get it. It's with Grenada. Looking for and making some movement there, but cleared by the Vincentian defense. Only as far as Grenada. Nodded away by York. Finds Mazzy Corbett. Mazzy Corbett there. Trying to get around his man. Mazzy Corbett is in a tussle with the number 2 for Grenada. That's Giovanni Andrew. He fouled him, and it's a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. To be taken by Jamal York. Jamal York is over on the... Yeah, ball downfield now, and it's played, and it's headed away by the Grenadian defense, and it's into touch for a throw-in. Jamal York takes it quickly, trying to find Teron Miller. That's Dorian Dalloway. Ball played inside, headed away by the Grenadian defense there, into touch for a throw-in to...
Grenada definitely sharper to the ball from their passes than the Vinci. Vinci playing much slower. Still all it is, but yes, they are really pressing, looking for that early goal. I think that's how they're playing it. Because I'll tell you something, they're not going to lie down tonight here.
No, not at all.
They're not going to do it.
To go back home
at least
not without a win. So they
exactly.
Would come here to try and do that. Grenada with it now. Grenada coming away. Ball played forward there. But the goalkeeper is coming off his line and collects quite easily in the end. That's goalkeeper Siklan Maki. And he plays it wide, trying to find his man over there. That's Kenyan Delpesh. Delpesh is it. Delpesh plays it forward, but gives it away to the Grenadian.
We're asking you to go around the other side. You can enter on the other side as long as you have tickets. Please.
It's ball inside, but cleared. Ball cleared. Ball cleared, and it's with Grenada still. But a little bit of a scrappy play inside there, trying to establish dominance. The ball is into touch now. It's a throw into Grenada.
One of these long
Yes,
throws.
it's number 2 man, Giovanni Andrew. He's going to be taking a long corner throw. Our term, corner throw. We had to patent that, eh?
Yes, we had to patent that.
Long ball inside, right over, headed away there. It's the Grenadian running on, taking a shot and goal. But that was more in hope rather than anything else. And it went wide of the upright and into touch. And it's a goal kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The crowd is really ramming in here now, really coming in,
definitely,
pouring in. The place is ram-packed. And there's still people outside, as I understand it from the announcer a while ago. But the St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Darren Rose plays it wide, trying to find his man over in the distance. We've just been told that there are hundreds of persons outside still trying to get into the park, and inside is already rammed. We still have some space over in the CDC stand over there, Gunny. So we'll be able to find space for them.
The roadside as well.
Yes, we find some space for them still. Yes, we'll find some space for them. So we are encouraging all to come in. We are encouraging all to come. All and sundry, come down tonight and see a good game of football here. See the end of the Windward Island Senior Men's Tournament for 2019. As the ball rolls, it ricochets way down in the distance.
Andrew, this is what success does to our people.
Yes. It's into touch now, and it's a goal kick to Grenada. Goalkeeper Jeremy Richardson plays it wide. Finds his right wing back that's over there. That's only in Hostin. Hostin kicks a long ball forward, trying to find his player up front, but it's running off of the body of the Grenadian.
Something that's very similar as we saw in the previous game, whereby they're preparing down that right flank on that far side.
The right flank, yes. Was it Grenada who was doing that, or was it St. Lucia? I think it was St. Lucia that was doing a lot.
St. Lucia quite a lot, and we saw
Dominica did some of it
Dominica
too.
quite a bit
Dominica,
in the earlier game.
So that seems to be the side that they favor. I don't know. But another long throw coming in distance over yonder.
We've grown accustomed to these corner throws.
Yes. And I know this one is going. This one. Let's see what is that. This one is long. This one is long, Gunny. This one is huge. This one is headed. This one is into the penalty area. Ball is up in the air and cleared momentarily there by the Grenadian team. As St. Vincent tries to come with it. And
Vinci's have to be very careful with these long throws.
He is
very
fouled.
Careful.
That's Mazzy Corbett was fouled. We see Brad Richards there. Looks like Jamal York could be taking the free kick. No. Spade wide. Finds York. York plays it inside, trying to get the number 7 player, that's Dorian Dalloway, going. But it's into touch, and it's a goal kick,
to
Grenada. The Grenadian team. So the St. Vincent team playing a 4-4-2 formation with 4 in defense. That's York on the right back, Tristan Marshall and Darren Rouse inside, and Kenyon Del Pesciova on the left. They're playing 4 in midfield. Teron Miller, Brad Richards, Javon Macri, and a foul coming in there. Foul. Javon Macri and Mazzy Corbett. And we have Millington and Dalloway, I think it is up front for the team. It's a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the just about 10 or so yards into the Grenadian half. And let's see now, it's Jamal York line up behind this one. Jamal York looking for some movement up front. Chips it over the wall, plays it in, but headed away by the Grenadian defense. Only as far as York. York controls nicely. York looking for some movement, finds his man Mazzy Corbett out there. Mazzy Corbett trying to get around his man Mazzy Corbett, loses it to the Grenadians, but one back by York momentarily there as Mazzy Corbett is coming with it. Now Mazzy Corbett wins it back. Mazzy Corbett goes back there, finds Jamal York in defense. He plays it there, trying to get around his man, and he loses it there to the Grenadian. Trying to do a little bit too much. Grenadian on the attack. Grenadian on the counter there. Looking for some movement there. He plays it a shot and goal, and that one wide off the upright. Never troubling goalkeeper Mackie there. And it's a goal kick too.
But it was well covered by Mackie. But Andrew, from the CDC end, you see quite a lot of persons streaming in based on the announcement from the...
Yes. So the park is really filling up nicely. Well, it's actually full, in my estimation.
It is filled.
Little spaces to squeeze in a few more. St. Vincent and the Grenadines way down in the distance there with it. And he's not able to keep it in play as that ball goes into touch. And it's a goal kick to the Grenadian team.
0-0 after 17 minutes in this final game between St. Vincent and Grenadines and Grenada. Grenada having lost their title earlier in the week.
They would have drawn a game with Barbados, but lost that game for playing an ineligible player. So they would have lost three.
Lost 2 and 1-1.
They would have lost 3-0. And
they won their opening encounter 1-0 against St. Lucia.
Yes.
Then they lost to Dominica 1-0, and the technicality in
against
relation to the Barbados game. So they are really out of it.
So it's Grenada trying to come away with this one now, but one there by Mazzy Corbett, but given right back to the Grenadian. Trying to play a 1-2, cut out by the number 15 man there, that's Mazzy Corbett. Mazzy Corbett plays across, trying to find this player over in the distance there, but it's a tussle between him and the Grenadian. Looks like Teron Miller over there trying to play the ball played on. It's Grenada clearing the day. The Grenadian defense clearing the day. That one was played on, trying to get an attack going. Grenada coming out with it now. Grenada on the counter. Grenada on the counter there, taken by the Vincentian defender there. That's Darren Rouse. Rouse is in the tussle there with the Grenadian defender, and the ball is into touch, and it's a throw-in to Grenada. Way over in the distance.
One of these long things again, Andrew.
Way over in the distance at the CDC's end gunny.
They will all converge in front of the goal mouth and look for these long ones. There's no ifs
but
he
doesn't have the space over there to run up. But let's see what he will make of it nevertheless.
But he looks physically strong.
He looks physically strong, yes. So we should be seeing one of these corner throws. That's our terminology, listeners and viewers. As he comes in, let's see now what he's going to do. Okay, the referee's having on it. There it comes, long inside, headed up into the air. Goalkeeper Mackie goes up. Goalkeeper Mackie goes up and collects. And he's fouled in the process. Collects quite easily, Gunny, in the end. But was fouled in the process.
It's too close to goalkeeper for any real damage. He has to bubble it,
Yeah. And the referee's indicating that the ball, it actually took place.
The rhythm section is really going in that pavilion.
Ball played wide, finds Rouse. Rouse back inside to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper looking, coming on the other side now, and he's finding Tristan Marshall. Marshall plays to Jamal York. York is with it now. York trying to get around his man. York plays it forward, trying to find Matt Millington. Millington to in a toss to Tyrone Miller. Miller loses it there. Grenada comes with it now. Plays the ball inside. But Darren Ross is there. And the ball bounces and he takes a shot there.
Andrew, had he taken his time and look up, you know, could have made something different.
A player is down. See, both of them are down. Seem to have
both of them holding their faces.
Yeah, seem to be a. I think his arm, his elbow,
I think his elbow caught, yes. I think
caught the elbow of the Grenadian caught the Vincentian in the face. I don't know what happened to the Grenadian, why he is down, but apparently he probably have been struck too. So the physio is on. And right now we having we have a stoppage in play.
20 minutes into this game, Andrew, and I think the game is even at this point.
Even Steven so far. The St. Vincent the Grenadines have a game against Bonaire in the Nations Cup on the 24th of March. That game will be played at the Arnesville playing field. And there should be a good fillip in the feather in the cap of the Vincent team.
It's a matter of carrying over the momentum
into that game, yes. Because they'll be playing against Bonaire. And
not really known for
football in terms.
Prowess, yeah. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines
so we would hope
certainly start favourites in that game based on their lack of any rich football history against even the situation where St. Vincent and Grenadines are winning the
Women's tournament. Yeah.
So the players should be buoyed, self-confidence high, and with a new coach in Mercury, he's looking to up the ante and to keep.
So the game have restarted here. It's Millington with it now. Millington trying to get around his man, but not able to do so. Knocked away by the Vincentian player. There's Grenada with it still. Grenada trying to mount an attack. Won by York. York gets around his man nicely, plays it, finds Mazzy Corbett. Mazzy Corbett gets around his man, but Mazik is in a foul. Mazik is fouled, and the referee awards a free kick.
Del Sol out of Dominica. Chavez Del Sol, Dominica.
You see Darren Rouse is coming back on. He was the person who got struck in the face earlier on Gunny. He had to leave the field, but he's back on now. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines to their full complement again as they have a free kick now in the distance. We see Mazzy Corbett. Brad Richards plays across. Not a good kick at all. Low and not with very much power. And it's Grenada coming out with it now. Grenada on the flank here. It's a number 16 man there. That's Neil Rennie. Rennie trying to get around his man. He plays it inside, but it's still at Rennie. Rennie plays it, finds his number 2 overlapping man. He crosses.
Good overlap.
Ball comes across, but not away by the Vincentian defense. Cleared eventually. Finds Mazzy Corbett. Mazzy Corbett coming down on the right flank. Mazzy Corbett plays inside, finds Millington. Millington to Tyrone Miller, the captain. Miller looking for and finding Mazzy Corbett on the right there. Brad Richards on the right. Brad Richards plays inside. It's with the Vincentian player. He tries to get around his man, but he has the opportunity is lost. Not able to bring it under control and not able to get his boot wrap around it. That looks like Dorian Dalloway.
Certainly he would have had a strike at
yes,
goal.
he was looking for, struggling to get a shot off, but he never had control of the ball, and it was cleared eventually by the Grenadians. Throw taken quickly. Finds Vincentian back to Brad Richards. Brad Richards plays it inside, but it's cleared by the Grenadian defense. It's with Grenada. Grenada looking for some movement. Finds it, plays it inside. Finds his man in the center there. In a tussle with the Vincentian defender who gets the better of him. Plays it wide. Finds his man over on the right there. Kicks it inside now, but headed away by Darren Rouse. And it's Grenada still. Grenada with the ball still looking for some movement. But St. Vincent and the Grenadines intercepted. Given right back to Grenada. Grenada playing it all the way back in defense. Looking for some movement. Plays it across field to his central defender. Plays it wide. Finding his man over here on the left side. That's the number 2 man. That's Andrew. But
out of touch, clearly.
The ball went out of touch, and it's throwing. Not able to hold it.
This Grenadian number 16 is a very nippy individual.
Yeah, that's Neil Rennie.
Very nippy.
Neil Rennie. And he seemed to have some speed. I think he played in one of the earlier games. He came under the substitute in one of the earlier games. And it's with Simmons and the Grenadines. Played across field. Dangerous play there, right to the Grenadian, but cut out by the Vincentian defense. And it's a foul. It's a foul against Grenada. And he kicked the ball away.
He's going to get
And
a
the
yellow
referee's
card. He is going to get a yellow
he's
card.
not
He's
gonna-
fortunate
he's
not to
very,
get a yellow
very
card.
fortunate
Very
indeed.
fortunate.
Yeah.
Once the
Very
whistle goes, you do
fortunate
not kick
indeed.
away the ball like that.
Referee had a word with him, and it's Simmons and the Grenadines coming with now. In a toss with the Grenadians. We over in the distance there. It looks like Dalloway over in the distance. And a throw into Grenada.
Grenada
Throw
in their own
taken.
half.
Kicked upfield long, trying to find his man there, but York is in contention. York wins it. York is with it still. York is looking to get around his man. York is with it still. York is with it still. York is with it still. And he kicks it in the touch eventually for a throw-in to Grenada.
Rennie really ran a few meters well and caught up with York.
Number
Real nippy.
2-man, Giovanni Andrew, is going to be taking another long throw. Grenada, that's the hallmark of the Grenadian team, Gunny. Any throw in the half, anything in the half of the Vincentians, they're going to take it long. Long ball inside, coming right over, headed across goal, but goalkeeper, Sickland Mackey, coming across nicely and taking the headed ball there quite easily, and a Grenadian plays down. A Grenadian plays down, and Simmons and the Grenadians with it. Ball is, the whistle is gone. A plays down. I don't know if he was struck, Gunny, or if it's a case of...
I am not too sure what transpired because
Something
there's a bit
happened
of a scrimmage in the area.
Yes, he's
And
down.
it could be body clash, could be clash of heads, whatever, I don't know.
The medic
But
is
at least
coming
he's
on.
down. Well, again, the word is magic. We'll see the magic, the effect of the magic water. And he certainly would be up. 0-0 here after 26 minutes in this final encounter. And Andrew, if you look at the CDC stand now,
It's now filling up rapidly.
it's being packed in
The
rapidly.
gate over yonder has been opened.
Opened, yeah.
And the crowd is coming in, filling up that stand very, very quickly indeed, Gunny.
There's really little or no
Space for
space.
anybody here at the Victoria Park tonight. It's a real good showing for football, a real good fit for football, Gunny. It's something that we have not seen in a long while.
To me, it's the effect of playing on the lights.
One,
means-
yes, as
right.
opposed to coming out at 3 o'clock in
3
the
o'clock in the
afternoon
yes.
to go. Yeah,
And it's veiled the distance
Yes,
as
yes,
against
yes.
Victoria Park, which is accessible to everyone.
to everyone.
You know, public transport,
Yes.
etc., etc. So the setting is really nice in relation to crowd participation. And all is needed is to have a good quality football.
So the game as we started, it was a drop ball and it's with goalkeeper Sickland Mackey. Mackey chose it long, a long throw by Mackey there. And it's with Simmons and the Grenadines over in the distance there. Plays it there. It looks like a cross field, trying to find Richards over yonder there. Let's see what he does with it. He tries to get around his man. Plays it back, finds Jamal York. Back to Richards. Richards controls nicely. Cross coming across the goal, their head on goal, and it's rebounded to the Grenadian defender there. Was able to clear the day for Grenada. It's Grenada coming with it now, trying to get around his man. In his own half, just about midway, way over in the distance. Simmons and the Grenadians taking it away from him. Taking it away, he tries to get around his man. And the referee, a late whistle coming. Let's see what is going to happen there. Vincentian player went down, and the referee is going to have a word with somebody. Is he going to give somebody a card? Oh, okay. I think I was wondering. Okay, so it's a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines because the Vincentian player was fouled, and then I saw him calling the Vincentian player as if he was going to give him a card, but he changed his direction. I think he got it a little bit mixed up there, Gunny. And in the end,
Yes, that's done. He had it all mixed up there, but he corrected it.
He corrected it quite, yes. So it's a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Just about midway in the Grenadian half, way over in the CDC stand distance area. Ball coming inside, but over the head of everybody. Beating defense, beating attack, beating everybody, and going into touch for a goal kick to
Grenada. Certainly, what this goal need right now, this game need right now is a goal.
Either way.
Either way.
Whichever side, and it's going to be brought alive. So it's Grenada with it now. Ball played long forward there, trying to get his man going, but the goalkeeper, Sickland Mackey, is off his line. And Mackey, yeah.
Andrew, one thing about Andrew McLean. Go ahead, Andrew. The shot comes in at the back. Wow. Very dangerous. About to comment on Mackey. because what I've found, he's playing quite a lot off his line.
And gave away the ball. Threw it straight to his defense.
Because that ball at diagonal from the CDC area came perilously across the face of the goal. And had it been on target, it certainly would have gone into the back of the net. He's playing a little too high.
Kicks it long downfield, trying to get Millington. Millington is not able to control. It's with Jamal York. Jamal York plays it wide. Finds his man there, Brad Richards. Mazzy Corbett with it. Mazzy Corbett trying to get around his man. Mazzy Corbett is fouled. Mazzy Corbett is fouled by the captain of the Grenadian team. That's number 15, Owen Smith. And it's a free kick to the...
I think Corbett need to understand football is not a bedroom game.
Yeah, but that was clearly a foul, Gunny. That was clearly a foul.
I'm not against the foul. I'm just saying it's the way he's throwing his arms in frustration.
Yeah, but I mean, it was an unnecessary foul in any event.
But that's need to play that.
They need to play that. They didn't need to play that. Ball comes across there. The goalkeeper for Grenada comes off his line and takes that one high or very high up and gets the ball it out to his left wing back. He's coming away with it, looking for some movement, and he's with it. Grenada with it still over on the left side there, trying to make some inroads, tussle going in there.
Wow.
And two players are down.
That was pretty.
That's the number
sort
21.
Of a sandwich there, Andrew, because
Brad
all
Richards.
three of them came in at number 21.
Number 12,
Richards.
Lenroy Augustine.
And the referees actually asking them to calm the whole situation now. Because certainly
a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And this Grenadian team playing very robust indeed, Gunny.
There was a game against, it wasn't a game that it was a physical game a couple nights ago. It was really physical.
The St. Lucia Grenada game.
Yes, I remember that game.
St. Lucia Grenada game. Quite a few.
A robust game.
Yeah. Quite a few crunching tackles came in. I think there was a red card in that game also.
Exactly.
But it's with St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the distance now. Tussle between the Grenadians there. Grenadian is down. It's, the referee is... the referee...
We're seeing quite a few tussles, Andrew.
Yes, a few man-to-man tussles. And the Vincentians giving no quarters. The Grenadian asking none. And they, it's with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent Grenadines with it now. Plays it across. Finds Dorian Dalloway. There's Millington. Sorry, Millington is with it. Millington trying to get around his man. But it's into touch for throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines to be taken by Jamal York. York throws, finds his player there. That's Dorian Dalloway, and the ball is knocked into touch, and it's throw-in to Dominica. Given away, here's number 2 man for Dominica, that's Andrew. Andrew throws it, trying to find his man, but York reading it well, plays it back to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks again. This goalkeeper is living dangerously, Gunny. Playing some ball right onto the feet of Grenadians. Like, I don't know if it's some guava or sautés, but a few balls have been played onto the boot of the Grenadians, and fortunately for him, they have not yet capitalized on any of them.
You're not going to do that whole night and get away with it.
It's with the Darren Rouse. Rouse plays it wide, trying to find his man over in the distance there, but cleared by the Grenadian.
I think his positional play, is one, and the passing of the ball from him to a Vincent play is not of the very best, and floating with danger, I would say.
And it's Simmons and the Grenadines with the ball now. Dorian Dalloway with it down there on the Dorian Dalloway trying to turn his man and plays it wide, finds a man over on the right wing half over there who crosses it inside the box. A rather feeble cross in the end. But it rebounds, fortunately for the St. Vincent player, who tries to get around his man. Plays it wide again. Let's see what he's doing. Trying to kick it across goal, but it's easily into the arms of goalkeeper Jeremy Richardson. And it's collected and kicked long upfield, trying to get his man going. 34 minutes gone. 34 minutes or so gone in this encounter. It's 0-0. No goal scored yet. And it's...
Are we really yet to see either goalkeeper being tested?
Grenada with the ball now. Long ball played forward, headed.
Yes, they are coming close, but that
final shot is not there.
Is lacking. And as I said, maybe a goal will really wake up the team that is behind.
It's a throw-in to Grenada over in the distance, and we can expect it, Gunny. One of those long throws.
Hello.
In the distance there, the throw-in is going to be taken by the Grenada. Player there comes in, long ball inside the penalty area. Heads go up, headed on goal there. But the goalkeeper there, Siklan Mackey, jumps and collects quite easily, bringing a chair from the crowd. And it's with Mazzy Corbett. Mazzy Corbett trying to get around his man. Mazzy Corbett there plays it back, finds York. York plays it inside, finds his play inside there. That's 21. That's Brad Richards. He's fouled. Brad Richards takes a long kick, trying to find his man over in the distance. Nodded away by the Grenadians, and it's offside. That player is offside for St. Vincent there over in the distance.
Yeah, certainly we're not seeing that final thrust where the goalkeeper is being tested on either end. And they're playing quite, the game is dominated as a matter of fact, midfield.
Midfield. It's a battle for the midfield. And it's with St. Vincent and the Grenadines now as the ball is kicked aimlessly across field, won by Grenada. Grenada coming forward, looking for some movement. Plays it wide, finds his number 16 man. Cross it in the penalty area, but cleared by the defense only as far as number 21. Plays it back inside, and he misses there. The effort is gone a begging. Shot coming in there, and goalkeeper Siklan Mackey collects quite easily. And Mackey throws. Mackey seems to have a strong arm, throwing way past the midfield, the half line. But it's with Grenada. Grenada plays it forward, trying to get his number 16 man. Jamal York is in contention. The ball is into touch, and it's a corner kick to Grenada. Corner to Grenada. York not being able to shepherd that one easily into touch. He got the final touch, and it's a corner awarded to the Grenadian team. 36 minutes gone in this encounter. No goals yet, 0-0. It's a corner to be taken from the right side. A right-footed in-swinger by the number 2, Giovanni Andrew. Kicks it across, goal ball. Comes in head on goal, and it's a goal kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A header coming on goal.
Never tempted to twist his ball.
No, just
it on target.
I think the ball struck him before he realized what was happening.
Actually, the ball struck
him,
and then he headed the ball.
Yeah, it's a free kicked. That's Cheston Marshall. Just kicking it into touch. Grenada is with it as a throw-in. One by St. Vincent. It's Millington with it now. Millington looking for some movement. Millington holding it up. Millington looking for some movement. Millington is blocked. The ball runs to Rose. Rose plays across field. Finds Delpech. Delpech plays a long ball forward to the man over in the distance there. That seems to be Jevon Macri. And he is caught in an offside position. And it's a free kick to Grenada.
This game very much reminds me of the game that ended 0-0. That's Barbados-Grenada game.
Barbados-Grenada.
Yeah, similar, exciting 0-0 job. Generally, you tend to get these dull, boring 0-0 job. But
it's exciting.
Very exciting.
Yes.
0-0 job. It's similar situation.
Grenada coming with it now.
This game, Andrew.
Yeah.
The only problem is that we are not finishing that final thrust on either attacks.
It's a handle ball. It's a free kick to
so the goalkeepers
Grenada.
Really and truly not being tested.
A free kick to Grenada in the midway or so into the St. Vincent half, over on the right side, over to the CDC end over yonder. And we see the players lying in the penalty area now. Let's see what's happening. Ball is played inside. Head on goal. But not able to get it down. The ball was coming and it hit it. And it kept climbing up and over.
But not really
not
over,
in position to
the ball per se.
get.
So it's really the ball connecting.
Struck more the top of the head rather than the forehead. Ball is with the goalkeeper Mackie. Mackie looks up. Goal. Mackie plays a long ball forward, trying to find his man over there, but it's cut out by Grenada. It's number 12 for Grenada, plays it in, trying to find his man there. Grenada on the attack. Shot and goal, wide of the upright. Not troubling Mackie, not troubling the Vincentian defense in any form or fashion. The ball went into touch, and it's a goal kick to the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team. 0-0, 39 minutes. Some good excitement so far.
Tries, but they are way off target.
It's goal kick taken by Mackie. Mackie kicks it long downfield, trying to find his man headed on there by the Vincentian. Millington giving it right back to the Grenadians. Grenada on the attack again. Grenada mounting the pressure. Shot and goal again. Wide of the upright, even further wide from
distance.
From about 40 or so yards out.
I do not think he will beat Mackie with that.
And it's into touch, wide of the upright, not troubling anyone, and it's a goal kick to St. Vincent. Mackie, long ball down forward, downfield. Sorry, it's with Grenada now. They've won it. Grenada trying to build an attack. Plays it wide, square cross, knocked back inside to his central defender. Dorian Dalloway is trying to win that, but Grenada is holding it in the back, knocking it around in the back, and Millington there trying to get a foot in, but it's Jamal York with the ball, it's Grenada with the ball still. Looking for some movement. He plays it inside, cut out by the Vincentian defense. That's Tristan Marshall. And Tristan Marshall putting a heavy boot on it and clearing it out of defense, into touch, throw into Grenada. Throw taken there. It's with number 2 for Grenada, plays it inside, trying to flick it on. And it's Mazzy Corbett trying to find his man. Tyron Miller, Dorian Dalloway. It's with Millington. Millington plays a lovely ball through there. And would he get it there? But he's offside.
That's clearly offside.
He's offside. Offside. And Grenada come with it. Ball played forward there. The Grenadian striker coming there with it now. Cross it inside. Bounces off of the body of a Vincentian defender into touch. And it's a corner kick to Grenada. Corner kick from over at the CDC stand end. We see the Grenadians now trying to get a couple of players forward. And the Vincentians back in numbers, defending in numbers. Let's see what is going to happen here now. It will be a left-footed in-swinger. It will be a left-footed in-swinger. Taken from over in the distance. We see quite a number of persons in and around the penalty area. Ball swings inside, headed away there by the Vincentian defense. Another corner to the Grenadians. Not taking any chances, heading it away quite early indeed. And it's a corner kick again to the Grenadians, same place, same
the Grenadians
same
have 5
kicker.
players into the penalty area, looking for this elusive goal here.
It's kicked now higher and swinging in, headed away again by the Vincentian defense, into touch, and it's a corner from the other side this time, from the Evangelical Church side end, and
the Grenadians are really
Grenadians pressing and piling on the pressure now. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines defense trying to hold strong and not to concede a goal before half-time. It's a right-footed in-swinger this time from over the Evangelical Church side. Ball kicked, coming across there, heads go up, ball is headed and the whistle is gone. It looks like a push in the back.
There's a push.
And it's a free kick to the Vincentian team.
0-0 in this final encounter between St. Vincent
42
and Grenadines
minutes gone so far.
Grenada.
It's Darren Rose. Darren Rose kicks it long field looking for Dorian Dalloway, but it's with the Grenadian defense, the Grenadian team, who plays it all the way back to their goalkeeper, and he plays it wide on his left. Play starts with the man on the left there. It's with Grenada still. Grenada is in possession, looking for some movement up front, headed away by Jamal York, only as far as the number 18 man. That's Brever Boy. And the Brever Boy is fouled. Brever Boy is down.
I think a bit windy, that's about it.
But
nothing
not
else.
out. Not just down, but not down for the count. He's back up now.
He's up, man. He's
so
up,
it's a
Andrew.
free kick too.
Certainly, if you, Andrew, what is noticeable here, the Grenadians are using the left flank and peppering the Vincentian.
Well, they're using both flanks, Gunny, because
but really
they're
more on the left side. Rennie is really a nippy individual.
But it's a free kick to the Grenadian team.
On the Vincentian goal. That's exactly what they're
the
doing.
The number 12 man, Lenroy Augustine, is lined up behind this one. And we see the Vincentian with a 4-man wall. And we see some other players behind. And the goalkeeper is there. Let's see what he's doing. Kick taken, hits off the head of the defenders. And it's collected quite easy there by Stickland Mackie. Mackie kicks it long downfield, trying to get some movement, finds his man down there, but that looks like Millington. Gunny, I must say I'm not at all
nice
impressed.
Ball.
Defense coming in. Gunny, I must say from the last couple of games, the couple of games I've seen Millington play, he doesn't seem to be the kind of player who goes into a tackle. He steps aside. He wins it. He distributes it nicely when he gets it at times. But he's a sort of laid back player, you know. And it's with Simmons and the Grenadines. 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Darren Rouse trying to kick it over yonder to find Maziko, but a little bit overhit, and it goes into touch for a throw-in. So I would like to see Millington step up his game a little bit more, you know, play with a little more zest. Won by the Vincentian team. Finds that's Brad Richards, but given away to the Grenadian. Number 6 man plays a shot there and goal. But Mackey is no one close
didn't
by.
end
No
up where he
close.
intended, because he was looking for the guy on the right flank, and they're too straight,
Sickle
and straight
Mackey.
to Mackey. But
Mackey
sometimes,
kicks it.
Andrew, you know, when one looks at the goalkeeper, why couldn't he start the play out here and work it, build up from the back?
Well, I mean,
rather than dropping it high and creating a situation whereby going 50-50 in the air. There are a lot of players who are free. Started from the back
probably
and build
doesn't
up gradually.
Probably doesn't have that confidence in his players at the back, Gunny. To do that, you have to have that level of confidence in your players at the back. Sometimes, too, it is good to take a long one to start a quick counter attack. You know, I remember the German goalkeeper some years ago in the World Cup did exactly that. A long ball forward, and one from the goalkeeper, two to his player and into the back of net. A foul. No, actually, it's the end of the first half. End of the first half. 46 minutes gone in this encounter. It's 0-0, no goal scored. Even exchanges, even Stevens so far in this encounter, Gunny. The Grenadians a little bit quicker to the ball. You know, a little bit stronger on the ball.
They are quicker to the ball. They are physically stronger, and they are raking it count in terms of possession. The problem with them is that they are not really finishing. They have quite a few shots on goal, but off
target.
And against the Vincenzo, who really and truly hasn't tested the
Sickle and Mackey. That's Jeremy Richardson.
catch no fun. Cause it's a brand new rise of motion. Sugar mommy go treat me to lunch. When I don't have a cent, you don't see how I looking nice. Shake them Germans, I don't want no hot girl, sugar mommy. I don't want no proof, you give me a sugar mommy. I don't want no proof, you give me a sugar mommy. Oh yes, sugar mommy. Let's give me a sugar mommy. Here we go. One, two. Oh, let's slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Stop the one. Say, party nice again. You think I'm on the room? City of blue. Start to win. I want everybody sing. Everybody in the corner. Let you know. It feels like a... Come on. You're supporting Fitzy Heat, right? You're supporting Fitzy Heat. You've been here all week, right? It feels like a... Oh gosh, and I did this before. Say Deja. Say Deja. Oh no, no. It feels like we win this before. And we go win it once more. It's Deja Vu. Say, it's Deja Vu. Listen. Sing kids can't beat me. Sing cause you can't test me. We are the star of the movie. Great day, now we go beat them up. This time is my return. This time is... Oh, let's sing the anthem. 1, 2, 1, 2. It feels like we win this before. And we go win it once more. Power, 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 power up. Power up. Power up. Give me the last one. Jump. Ready to session? Give me something, please. Let me work with this. We ready. We ready. We ready. We ready. It's Mars again. Mars again. Mars again. It's Mars again. It's Mars again. Let me go. Say. We ready. We ready. We ready. We ready. It's Mars again. It's Mars again. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 3. Everybody bounce! Turn it up! Boy! Hey! You see my team? You see Fitzy here? Get up with your band! Somebody's a job! Tell me where you're on! Nobody's a job! Get up with your band! You see the boy can't touch me, but we won't go! Tell me where you're on! Boy can't touch me! You know what? Get up with your band! Go! Get up! Sing! Give us it all! Listen to me, watch it. Way on from the intro, probably want to best go. Like how these we echo when we touch it. Fitzy Heat, he never the part. It's Lashes all again tonight, and we take it everything. Thank you.
Okay, the Victoria Park, we have commenced the second half of this encounter between the Fitzy Heat, St. Vincent, the Grenadines team, and the Grenadians. Nil-nil that first half, and the Grenadians are now kicking from the pavilion to the gas station end. For those of you who are familiar with Victoria Park, St. Vincent, the Grenadines kicking from the gas station end to the pavilion. It's over in the distance now. The ball is over in the distance. It's with Grenada. The ball is knocked in the touch. Throw into Grenada. And quickly taken. Looking for some movement. Trying to find this man over there in the distance. But cut out by the Vincentian defense. Looks like Mazik Kaur, but Mazik plays it forward. Trying to find his man up front there. And it's he gets around his man nicely. Looking for some movement. Plays it inside. Misses everyone there. A little touch there. But given away right back to the Vincentian team. It's the number 5 man, Kenan Delpesh. Kenan Delpesh plays it inside. Finds his number. Finds his play inside there. That's the number 6 player for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the Ball is with Grenada now. Number 10 coming out with it for Grenada. Looking for some movement. The ball is played way over in the distance, but cut out by the defense there for St. Vincent the Grenadines. He's coming forward, looking for some movement, looking for some support. Plays it back, finds his right wing back. His right wing back plays it inside, finds the man in the central midfield. Plays it wide out on the right, on the flank, right out by the touchline. Plays it forward again, but a nice 1-2 trying to get his man up front going there. That's Dorian Dalloway, but he is not able to get on to the end of that one as the goalkeeper picks up and bowls it out to his number 4 man. And the ball is knocked up into the air. Ooh. But it's into touch. Throw taken. Ball never seemed to have come into play. That's
Andrew, I just walked through the crowd and I haven't reached where I intended.
crowd to tick.
There's a tremendous amount of persons outside at the gate towards the evangelical
Still
church
waiting to get inside.
Still waiting to get in. And don't worry to go across that area.
So it's
Try and get 2 bottles of water.
it's a throw-in taken. One of the innovations I would suggest for the Victoria Park Gunny though is that where that grandstand is, the old grandstand, if they can build a double-decker there.
Yeah, but no, they don't want to trouble.
I know they don't want to. I know they don't want to trouble the what they call it now, the architecture. And it's a historic.
Yeah, it's historical, man. Leave it where it is. You cannot keep moving things.
Or they can try to see if they can put something over on the far side over there where that
maybe
big
I was
place
about
is.
to say to you,
know,
that side
over there, go upstairs
the
there.
area.
Go upstairs there with a double decker, something of that nature.
Ensure that you have more seating capacity.
You're not missing any play at this point. The ball is into touch. It's a
and maybe I am not too sure what is underneath the traditional big grandstand, as they tend to call it. It could easily be utilized for a bar area as well.
No, just no, nothing much is under there but storage right there.
Saying, you know,
but it's way over in the distance.
At the front.
Way over in the distance there. St. Vincent the Grenadines trying to get a cross in, but eventually it ricochets off the boot of a Grenadian defender, the left wing back, and into touch for a corner kick. A corner kick to St. Vincent the Grenadines. Corner quickly taken. Looking for some movement there. Plays it across. Shot coming in on goal, and that one there. Shot coming in.
Real attempt on goal.
By
SVG.
And the Grenadian goalkeeper equal to the task. Foul against the Grenadian player there by the number.
Shot on target, but easily saved by Richardson.
Cheston Marshall. Free kick to the Grenadian team as they pick it up inside now. Plays it. Dorian Dalloway trying to win it, but the ball is knocked long forward for the Grenadian there in the distance. Controls nicely, but it's hounded by the ever-present Kenyan Marshall, and it's knocked into touch for
a throw into Grenada. One throws.
And during the halftime, I saw one of the Grenadian defenders explaining to one of our journalists exactly how he is probably able to get. You can see him showing him how he holds the ball and everything, you know, as to how he would be able to get that ball there. Long throw. Ball long inside, coming across there, and it's there, ricochets, defended there. Grenada still at it. Shot and goal, but goalkeeper Siklan Mackey equal to the task. And it's with Mackey. Mackey bowls it out to his right, finds his right wing back there. Ball is played forward and trying to get his man over in the distance going. There, but they cut out by the Grenadians. Owen as far as York. York plays it inside. Trying to get some movement from Terran Miller. Miller plays it across field. Finds Kenyan Delpesh. Delpesh with a ball. Nice
lovely ball.
Finds it. A nice ball there played, but he was found in an offside position. That's the number 14 man, Jevon Macri. And it's a free kick to
I think the crowd thus far, Andrew, has been disappointed. We haven't seen the goals that they came looking for.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which side, because I believe if the Grenadians to score, it will wake up the Vincies, and the rhythm section will have to play much louder, and may very well wake up the Vincy spirits, the shatter your spirit.
Ball
and if St. Vincent's to score, there will be an eruption. So that's why I'm saying a goal on either side will really, you know, be the added fillip to this game.
Goalkeeper Sickland Mackey missing that one there. Good, and trying to kick it off. Ball's a grenade. This could be dangerous. It's on the edge of the penalty area. Shot taken. Sickland Mackey there giving it away to the Grenadians. It's, not getting a very good kickoff. Straight to a Grenadian. A shot coming in the end, but it was wide of the upright and it was into touch. It's played there trying to find the Grenadian, but knocked away by Rouse for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's with the Grenadians there trying to control in midfield, trying to hold possession. The Vincentian defenders there trying to break up this attack, wins it. St. Vincent and the Grenadines trying to come away with it now. It's Jamal York over in the distance with it, plays it back, finds his man there, plays it back to York. York is with it now, York plays it wide, finds the man over in the distance. And it's Dorian Dalloway. Ball played wide. Ball is played there downfield and it's into touch. Way over in the distance. Ball thrown, taken there. Shot taken and goal. But it's Kenyan Delpesh clearing upfield. Grenada in the midfield now, looking for some movement. Ball played wide, finds his man over on the right flank, and it's Grenada served it there. But ball is into touch. The ball is into touch for a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Still looking for some construction
Still
in the
looking
second
for some
half,
construction. Nothing really.
You're not seeing the team stringing the passes that they did in the first period. Most of the Grenadians. The Grenada on the attack again. Let's see what happens here.
Ball coming across goal. Sickland Mackey collected easily.
And Andrew, I think both goalkeepers are from North Leeward. I think they both went to the Pettibedal Secondary School. Both of them.
Okay.
I know them quite well.
Ball played inside. Dorian Dalloway not able to control. Losing it to the Grenadian, but they come away. Grenadian in their own half, trying to come out, trying to work their way out. Given to his player there, looking for some movement. Plays a long ball across field. Gets inside the penalty area there, but the defense is equal to the task. That's it looks like Tristan Marshall.
Control was lacking initially.
From the Grenadian.
From the Grenadians.
But
because had he controlled it.
Tristan Mackey had him covered, and in the end it was knocked into touch, and it's a corner kick to Grenada.
Yeah, but certainly, and North Leeward is known for its cricketers. Now we're seeing the footballers coming out of it. Because I now looked at the name and it distinctly came back to me.
10 minutes gone, just about 10 minutes or so, 9 minutes and a bit gone in this encounter. It's a corner kick to Grenada. Down in the hospital end, down to the gas station end, it's going to be a left-footed in-swinger. Kicks it there, ball comes right across, he heads go up ahead on goal, but not able to get anything out of that. He headed it past the upright, and it's into touch.
I'm wondering if Coach Mercury is holding Cornelius Stewart for the game on the 21st, barring injuries and so on.
Well, I don't think there's any need to really. You need to blood your other players also. And in a situation where you have already won the tournament, I don't think there's any need really to go and force them to play now.
But the thing about it, I believe if Grenada were to score, we'll certainly see Cornelius Stewart.
Well, Shavel Cunningham came on at half time.
As well, yeah.
Shavel is on the field.
He's on the field,
he came on at half time.
Good ball, Andrew.
Ball played across there. It's Grenada. Not able to control it. Hit his foot and went a little bit wider. He eventually gets across in. It comes across. And Mackey comes across off his line nicely. Takes it quite easily. Looks very competent in the air, Gunny Mackey, the goalkeeper Mackey. And it's with Simmons and the Grenadians. Ball played long upfield. No one in contention. The Grenadian custodian will come off his line. Collects it with the boot. And brings it forward. Plays it to his central defender. We see
Andrew, to be honest with you, not being critical, I think the second half is lacking construction.
Well, the second half is just started, just about 11 minutes or so.
That's a lot of time for players who are being warmed, Andrew.
The players have been playing in a long tournament and Grenada probably realizing that there's nothing in this for them. Simmons realizing that There's
I
nothing
think
really in it
I
for
tend
them.
to disagree. There's something in it for them to beat the to beat the champions.
Well, I mean, yes, that.
There is something in it for them.
But
not in terms of the position of the as winning.
But they are not. The Vincentian team is holding their own. The Vincentian team is playing stout. They are defending stout. The midfielders, yes, they have not gotten the chances on goal as they ought to, but they are holding their own. It's not a case where Grenada is running over them.
No.
Not at all.
I never said
not
that.
Not at all.
No way.
So it's a free kick to the.
The point I'm making is that we need to see some better construction whereby the possession
Probably,
play.
this is the last game of the tournament, probably, and they would have played what 5 games. Probably the fatigue is setting in a little bit for some of them, And remember, football is about humans playing too, so the mistakes will be made, no problem.
No, I have no problem with that. What I'm saying to you, Andrew, is that, once players have become a bit fatigued, the game could be played at a slow pace, which means they're conserving their energy so that for the final thrust, they'll be able to try and have this final thrust to goal, so try and effect goal for either country. It doesn't matter which one.
Just to let our listeners know that they're not missing any game. A player was injured and he has been treated. He's now been taken off the field. We see a substitution and that player has been substituted. So there go my case. The coach is not going to risk his players in a game of this. So he's injured, whereas all in the tournament he might have allowed them to be treated and come back. He has substituted him.
What is his calling, I'm just making an observation.
We try to get that substitution for you. It looks like the number.
How about individual glory towards scoring 16, a goal and put it against your own?
Looks like DL Spring that would have come on there. Number 16, DL Spring.
So basically what I'm saying is try to have another goal against in your CV. So that you can, instead of having 14 goals against it, they may have 15.
Well, I mean,
all that is there to play for.
Yes, I agree with you. But the Vincentian goal, the player takes a kick upfield, looking to find his player there off the boat of a Vincentian. That's the number 14 man, that's Javon Macri. And it's Simmons and the Grenadians with the ball, winning the back, but giving right back to Grenada. And the foul is committed there by the captain, holding a little bit of holding there. And the referee is telling him he'll have none of it. It's a free kick to Grenada. The number 4 man lined up behind this one, that's Leon St. John. Let's see what he makes of it now as he bangs it long forward there. Heads go up, a player is trying to get around it there, but it's a goal kick. That one would have gone into touch. It's a goal kick. And it's to be taken by Darren Rose. Darren Rose is taking this one. Darren Rose kicks, but not getting any lift on that one. Finds Jamal York. York back to Rose. Rose back to York. Looking for some movement there. Is Rose, the Grenadian, in contention, but York comes with it. Plays it inside there, trying to find his man.
Ow.
Not able to do so. Giving right back to Grenada. And a player there is in contention and a foul. Shot coming in on goal, but the whistle would have gone before that. Because he did push, body check the player there, and that ball is a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines in their own half, about midway in their own half of the field. It's with Darren Rose. Plays it forward, looking for and finding his man over in the distance there. He plays it wider, finds him his right wing half. Ball played forward there. And it's into touch there for throwing, not able to get it to the feet of his player, a little bit overweighted, and it went into touch, and it's a throw into Grenada. Grenada with the throw, taking, played back in defense, looking for some movement, brings it across, over to the right side here, to St. John. St. John plays it forward, but cut off by Jamal York. York there with it, York trying to get around his man. Rebounded for the Grenadians. Grenada on the ascendancy and the attack again. Ball played forward there, missed by the defender, missed by everybody, and it goes into touch.
I think the intentions was good, Andrew, to bring the player on the left side coming into the gap. He found it beautifully, but he was found wanting. He stayed back and never attempted to go and receive the pass.
So it's the Grenadines coming out with this one now. It's swung across field. Finding the number 18 man, that's Jamal York. York coming forward it now. York looking for some movement. York plays the ball forward there, cut out by the Grenadian defense. And it's with Grenada. Grenada coming out with it now. Grenada coming out with it now. Darren Rose putting in a tackle, finds Tyron Miller. Miller is with it now. Look, no, sorry, that's Kenyon Delpish. Pays it wide, finds his number 14 man there. That's Javon Macri. Macri back to York. York plays it across, finds Rouse. And Vincent Grenadian is holding possession. Plays it wider still, finds Cheston Marshall. Cheston Marshall coming forward it now. Cheston Marshall looking for some movement, plays it inside, finds, it look like Spring. Spring plays it out on the, wide on the flank over yonder there and finds Mazik Herbert, it looks like. But the ball is knocked into touch, throw in quickly taken. There's Herbert finds the man on the right wing back, but the ball is cut out momentarily. Yeah, Darren Rose going in there, finding his man, plays it forward. This could be dangerous. Simmons on the attack. Shot! Goal! Goal for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That ball came out, that play came out of nothing. It started in the back with 3 or 4 good passes, and the ball was slipped through between 3 defenders there. And the man over there picking it up, it looks like we're trying to get the name for you because in all of the confusion and celebration, we'll get the name for you shortly. He picked it up inside the penalty area, took a shot and goal. The first shot that the Grenadian goalkeeper had to deal with, and he was beaten Gunny.
But it was, he buried it basically. He had a good pass as a Shavel Cunningham.
It's Shavel Cunningham.
And he buried
Shavel
it
Cunningham.
In the, 18 minutes into the second period at the 63rd minute of the game. Certainly, I believe this goal will wake up this crowd now as I keep asking for this goal. And I'm certain we are going to see more exciting football now from here on in.
Yes, because I am...
That's the goal I keep asking
yes,
for.
I don't think the Grenadians would really want to go home losing, what, 3?
They'll be
losing 3, the third game.
Out of 4. If the result had to stand at this moment.
So I think they're going to step up. They have been playing well so far. They have really been making some raids on the goalkeeper, on the Vincentian goal.
Control and finish in the penalty area.
And Gunny, we noticed, we see something here. The goalkeeper looks to be injured. The goalkeeper for the St. Vincent team looks to be injured. I wonder if it's
part of the celebration why he got injured because the player was
no, I don't think, but I mean, because it could be because he ran all the way from his goal up to where the celebration was. But I observed that he was not taking any of the goal kicks. For a while now, he has not been taking any of the goal kicks, right? He was leaving them for Darren Rose to take them. So I believe something is, he had a problem with his leg. I see he's strapped now.
Yeah, he's strapped.
He's strapped, yes. He's strapped with it, yes. So let's hope it's nothing too serious because I know the other 2 goalkeepers are injured. So let's hope it's nothing too serious that he has to...
Well, let's see how Grenada responds. Let's see if St. Vincent just hang on to this 1-0 or go for the jugular or go for the second one. So I think this goal certainly should wake up everybody, the whole of Victoria Park, that a few thousand...
Balls with Dalloway. Dalloway trying to get it wrong. His man. Dalloway loses it there. The Grenadian coming away with it now.
And that goal played really and truly against the
runner play. Definitely so.
But a goal is a goal. That's how I see it.
A card given, a yellow card is given to a Vincentian player. That looks like Captain Miller, Tyron Miller.
Yeah, that's the player.
Captain Tyron Miller.
I'm trying to get his name.
Yeah, and it's a free kick to the Grenadians. 1-0 in this encounter, goal scored in the 63rd minute of play by the prolific goal scorer Shavel Cunningham. And he'll be in line for the Golden Boot, Gunny.
Yes,
he would have scored, I think this is his 4th goal now for the tournament, I think.
Yes.
So he would be in line for the Golden Boot. It's a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Over in the distance there, taken long throw forward. They're headed away by the Grenadians, only as far as Vincentian.
The rhythm section has really upped the tempo.
Yes, definitely. Cleared by the Grenadian defense. St. Vincent and the Grenadines in contention there with the Grenadians. Headed away by the defense. Caught on the chest and given almost back to the Grenadian. Right to the Grenadian. Ball played forward there. Cut out there by Jamal York. Reading the game very well indeed is York. takes it inside, but the
I
Grenada,
think he's had a good game, you know, Jamal.
He has played very well so far in all of the games that he has played. He is in contention there with the Grenadian, and it's a corner kick.
Yes, it is a corner kick to Grenada.
To
There's
the Grenadians.
A bit of a tussle towards the touchline, and it's
Corner
a
kick to the Grenadians, and I'm a little bit worried about substitution.
9 out, 8 in Grenada.
Okay, number 9 for Grenada is out. Or is it
In the other, the 8 and 9, the green and red.
8 and 9?
8 and 9.
That would be Chadmark.
Yes.
Chadmark,
yeah.
and Keno Alexander. So ball comes across, but the goalkeeper.
Though injured, he caught it well.
Yeah, I was saying I was a bit worried about him with his foot because you can see it's clearly obvious that he's hobbling a little bit on that foot. But it doesn't seem to be anything too serious to have him removed from goal. He's still able to come out there and make a nice save in the end. Ball played forward there, finding him. And I don't think they'd want to do that, seeing that he has an injured leg. They wouldn't want to be playing back that ball too much to him behind there. It's with Jamal York coming forward now. Finds the number 14 man there.
No,
that's Jevon Macri. Macri plays it there, finds DL Spring. DL Spring trying to get around his man, but loses it to the Grenadian. The Grenadian coming out with it now, plays it across field. Only as far as the Vincentian. He controls, plays it inside, finds him. Man, ball played forward again. Ball in there, St. Vincent coming forward again. Shot taken, ricochets. And the Vincentian player there slipped Gunny in trying to turn to get the rebound. He slipped, and Grenada were able to recover and come away with that one. Jamal York chasing it off to the number 14 man there, that's Macri. Macri is
and the ladies toe left hold that
he chest the ball out.
They're looking at amazement. To us, it's really nothing.
It's nothing. That's normal.
Normal.
You know, throw into Grenada. It's taken, long ball downfield, trying to find his man in contention there, but trying to get down the flank. He's trying to move down the flank with it now. He tries to cut inside his man, does so nicely, plays a long ball over, hard and overhit. Too hard, too overhit, and it spins off and into touch easily for a goal kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 1-0 in this encounter, goal scored by Shavel Cunningham in the 63rd minute of play. 24 minutes gone in this second half. Ball played upfield by Darren Rouse, but goes into touch for a Grenadian throw-in. Grenada takes a throw, headed away by the Vincentian defense there. It's Grenada in a tussle there. It's the Grenadian coming forward there, trying to get around his man, but the Vincentian's able to get it away momentarily, cleared eventually, partially straight to a Grenadian. Grenada piling on the pressure now, trying to get some movement there up front, but won by St. Vincent and the Grenadines, defending in numbers, coming with it now, ball played forward. It's long ball forward there, trying to find Cunningham again over there, and the Grenadian there, not taking any chances. Not taking any chances, Gunny. He just knocked it into touch for a corner to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. There's another speedy player on the team. Let me see if he's listed here tonight. Chevis Fraser. No, I'm not seeing him here tonight. No, he's not in the squad for tonight, but he's pretty speedy too. Chevis Fraser.
No, he's not in the squad.
He's not in the squad. Corner kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines over at the CDC's end. It looks like it's going to be a right-footed in-swinger. We can't get the player over there. And let's see what is happening now. As you see the players line up there. And corner comes across. Headed on goal, and missing the upright there. Just barely missing the upright, Gunny. That was headed on goal. I think everyone was beaten there, goalkeeper and all, and that one just trickled past the upright there into touch. And a goal kick quickly taken by the Grenadians. But it's with the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team. Won by the number 14 man is with it now. Plays it, finds Spring. Spring is in a tussle with the Grenadian. And the ball is into touch. And it's a throw-in to Grenada. A throw-in to Grenada.
I think that this boy, number 14, McCree, is like he a bit timid when he goes into tackle.
Yeah. Well, that is the same point I was making with Millington. But I think Millington is off the field now. Yes, Millington would have been substituted. And yes, that was the substitution. Millington for Cunningham.
See, I get the impression that he's faithful to tackle. That is McCree, number 14.
Yeah. Nevertheless, it's the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team with the ball now. Played wide over on the right. Find his man. Trying to get around the Grenadian who just body checked him. And not giving him any room to get
and
past.
As I said, man, the goal that is needed to wake up the crowd has certainly happened.
Yes.
And they're more vocal now. They're more vociferous.
Yes, yes.
Huge crowd here at the Victoria Park.
Massive crowd at the Victoria Park. A la Soca Monarch.
No. No. Soca Monarch is different to this.
Well, they would have the extra space down in front to come.
Right, Soca Monarch.
Right. But, I mean, the stands are really filled to capacity. Ball played inside, not the way by the Grenadian there.
That's the best crowd I've seen for the whole tournament.
This is definitely. Yeah. And I suspected that would have happened given how things would have panned out. Played wide. St. Vincent and the Grenadines there coming out, trying to come with it. Grenada with the ball now, looking to make some moves there. Grenada looking for an equalizer now, coming over into the Vincentian half. 2 Grenadians against 5 Vincentians. He's making a run down the flank. But the Vincentian defender cuts it out and clears it long upfield, only as far as the Grenadian defense. And Grenada trying to come with it now. And strong tackle coming in there. 2 players are down, Gunny. That was a nasty tackle coming in from the Grenadian player there.
I believe, I'm not too sure he's got away with it because he's right in front of the referee.
Well, I would wait to see. The Vincentian player who was tackled is up. He's up, he's hobbling around. That looks like DL Spring. But the Grenadian player was flat out on the other side, Gunny. Flat out on his back. I don't know what occurred, what transpired over there. And these days...
they went into a tackle, eh?
These days, FIFA have been very cautious with those kinds of things. When you see a player just go down without anybody being around him. We have had instances of heart problems.
All sorts of problems.
So, you know, but he's up now. He's getting up. He's getting to his feet now, the Grenadian player that is. Hobbling a little bit. Seemed to have received a knock on his foot.
Hobbling on his left leg.
Yes.
Seemed to have been the problem.
So he would have to leave the field until players restarted for him to return. He is doing that right about now. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in the meantime, they have a free kick.
16 minutes to go in this game and the tournament.
28 minutes gone.
St. Vincent Grenadines leading 1-0 as Chauvel Cunningham strike at the 63rd minute.
Ball played wide, finds a man way over in the distance on the right flank. He looks for some movement, tries to cut inside his man nicely. Plays a nice ball across, heads go up, but the Grenadian defender gets there first. Finds York, York plays it. Finds McCree. McCree back to York. York is it now. York looking for some movement. York plays a lovely ball inside, trying to get Cunningham going, but it's cut out momentarily by the Grenadian defense. Grenada trying to mount an attack. The new man on there, trying to make some moves, but Darren Rouse should have none of it. Darren Rouse cuts out nicely, and the ball...
Andrew, to me, Darren Rouse seems to be the player of the match tonight.
Number 10, the number 10 man there is Chauvel Cunningham. Right. It's with McCree. McCree looking for some movement. McCree is holding it. McCree tries to get around his man, but not able to do so. The ball is in the touch, and it's a throw-in. It's a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Taken by York. Trying to and finds Dorian Dalloway. Dalloway loses it to the Grenadian. Paid, but cut out by York again. York again, and with a lovely tackle coming in there. Grenada picks up the rebound now, looking for some movement, but cut out again by the Vincentian defense. Throwing body on the line and going to ground and really cutting out what would have been a good build-up for the Grenadians. Ball is played wide there to the Vincentian team. It's with the man over in the distance there, but he plays it straight to a Grenadian, giving away, and Darren Rouse cuts out that attempted counter-attack. Instead of Grenada in a tussle with the Vincentians, and he kicks the player. He kicks the player in front of the referee, and let's see what is going to happen now. The referee is right there.
Pocket, so
he's going to his pocket. Let's see what he's going to do is calling for the medics. And
A card must come for this, Andrew. Come on.
well, he
For
got
not
away
what
before.
we
He
saw.
got away before. Let's see what is going to happen now. He's calling the player to him.
Straight red.
He gets
Or
a yellow
yellow.
card. He gets a yellow. That's the number. Let's see if we can get his number. That's the number 12,
12.
man. That's Lenroy Augustine. Lenroy Augustine. Receiving a yellow card from the referee for kicking. The
Players
Vincent
down
player.
and
You're
players
not
being-
missing any game, listeners, and because at this there's a stoppage. The player is being treated, and nothing, no
Andrew,
active play
this
going on at
second
the
period
moment.
is not as intense as the
As the
first
first period. Well, I think the goal has cooled down things a bit for the Grenadians. You know, the Vincentian getting that goal would have cooled things down a bit. They're not pressing as they would have. But the Vincentian defense
But
with all the,
fearful of going too down because of the
Vin-
counter.
yeah, the Vincentian defense with all the respects gone, he have been holding well
holding
tonight.
their own, you said it
Darren
all
Rose,
night.
Jamal York, that's
Darren
Tristan
Rose.
Marshall, Darren Rose.
Rose.
Delpech, Kenyon Delpech. They have really held their own, and you know, they have really broken up some key attacks for the Grenadians. It's Grenada now with the ball, coming away with it now. After the free kick would have been taken, they would have won it. It's with Rouse now. Rouse looking for some movement. Rouse looking for some help, looking for some assistance. Plays it wide, finds York. York there looking for and trying to get around his man. And losing it there. Grenada coming with it, but cut out by Tyron Miller. It's Captain Miller in a tussle with the Grenadian, not giving him any room to turn. Hung in him there. Ball is played inside, but cleared momentarily by Rouse. The Grenadian there coming out with it now. Plays it back to his defense. Looking to mount an attack Grenada. Nice play. Nice good playing. Nice stringing of passes together in the midfield there. Looking for some movement. Played across field. Cut out by the Vincentian defense. Played wide. Finding his right wing back. That looks like turns nicely. Plays it back. Finds his man in the midfield. And the ball is played wide
Good
there.
overlapping
Good
pass.
ball played there. Ball played inside. Aimlessly in there. And I think he didn't get a good first touch, and realizing that the ball would have gone over the line, swung to try and keep it in play, but only into the arms of the goalkeeper. Grenada coming away with it now. Grenada plays it downfield, looking for some movement. Not able to get anything going. Knocked away by the Vincentian defense. A substitution for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It looks like number 14 for number...
Macri.
It looks like number 14 will be out. That's Jevon Macri. And
9. Cornelius Stewart.
number 9 is coming in.
That's Cornelius Stewart according to my list.
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I said it a while ago. Maybe to put the icing on the cake and create a goal number 2. Because he is a target man as far
Ball
as
kicked in and headed away by the Vincentian defense there.
He is
coming
right
with
on the
it
button
there.
already and he's running.
Cornelius
He's
Stewart
running.
plays it forward, trying to get his man going, but the ball is into touch for a throw in to ball
Grenada.
taken to Grenada. Throw taken, and it's Grenada with it, heading it forward, looking for some movement. Darren Ross leaves it for York. York kicks it, not getting a good kick, up into the air, and it's kicked into touch now for a Grenada throw-in, way over in the distance. This is going to be one of those much patented corner throws. It's the Grenadian player leaving it there for...
I think that goal seemed to have deflated the Grenadians.
Yes, Gunny.
Because the tempo has been lessened, and they're not.
Well,
really
I think too, the St. Vincent team have stepped up their tempo also. So, ball is thrown long into the area, headed coming on, and it's into touch there. Long throw.
But how
headed away.
often during this last week, where we have seen teams dominated and just because they did not get the ball in the back of the net, the opponents got one in and they just got deflated.
Well, that's football. That's football for you.
Yes, I'm away football, but it's what's happening during the whole tournament.
Ball kicked up there.
We saw the Barbados Grenada game, despite the technicality, no quarters asked, none given, and anybody could have won it. And you look at the Dominica St. Vincent game,
It's a
Same
Grenada
thing.
now. It's a Grenada coming forward. Grenada trying to get a shot off. Ball comes in. And goalkeeper Mackie. Oh, there. Goalkeeper Mackie there. A little bit of a bubble, but he was able to recover quite easily in the end and collect it before any Grenadian, the advancing Grenadian forward could have gotten to it. Simmons with the ball now. Plays it inside. Looking for some movement. Plays it wide. Cut out by Grenada. Ball played downfield. Grenada with it. 1 against 4. Gets inside. Gets past 1. Takes a shot and goal. A rather feeble effort in the end. And Mackie is not going to allow that to go past him. Not today, not tomorrow, not next year. Kicks it long upfield. Trying to find his man there in a tussle there. Headed on there. Grenada heads it away. But it's with the Vincentian players there. Plays it forward.
Cornelius Stewart.
Trying to find Short. Short is with it now. Short trying to get around his man. Short trying to get around his man. Short is with it. Short plays it there. Short is there. He's been hounded by 3 Grenadians. Plays it inside still. Short loses it now to a Grenadian, but fights back and gets it back. And it's won there by Jamal York. Jamal York plays it wide over on the far side. Trying to find his man over here. That's the number 15 player. That's Mazzy Corbett. But played inside. Finds the number 9 man. Plays it forward, looking for some movement. Knocks it 1, knocks it 2. And it's handled ball. That ball, oh my.
It struck the player as he was moving. That's exactly what happened. It seemed to have been a good pass by Stewart.
Good. Simonson wins it back now. Builds up. It's Jamal York with it. Looking for some movement. Jamal York finds Tyron Miller. Tyron Miller with it. Dorian Dalloway plays it back there. Dorian Dalloway is trying to get around his man. He's with Simmons and the Grenadines still. Looking to make a move. Looking to get around his man there, but dribbles himself out of space.
I think he's
and
playing
into
to the
touch.
crowd,
Yes, he's playing. He's playing to the grandstand. He's playing to the grandstand. If I know Coach Marky well, if he continues to play to the grandstand, he will be on the bench.
5 as against 12. Yes.
Yes, 12 out for Grenada. Number 12, that's Lenroy Augustine out. And the number 5 player is
Kimron Marshall.
Kimron
Marshall.
Kimron Marshall.
But certainly, with the advent of Cornelius Stewart, you can see
a definite pep in the step of the Simmons and the Grenadines team. Goal kick to
legs, and he's looking to create problems.
Goal kick to Grenada. Goal kick to Grenada. Kick there. Not a good kick in the end, but one defender able to redeem himself. Plays it forward. Grenada is with it now. Grenada looking to build an attack now. It's with the number 10 man. That's Romar Frank. But knocked into touch there by Jamal York. Not taking any chances. Just willing to put it into touch. And it's a throw-in to the Grenadian team.
And the Vincentian team looking to end this tournament unbeaten.
Unbeaten. And I must say, since with the advent of Stewart onto the field, we have really seen a pep in the step of the Vincentians. Chaval Cunningham would have started it, and Stewart came on, and they have really stepped up a bit now. Still defending though. Grenada with a throw-in. We know what's this going to be, Gunny. We can call it. This throw is going to be one of the long throws, the corner throws as we call them.
But the Grenadiers seem not to tire with these throws.
Long throw inside, headed on there. Heads go up again, and goalkeeper Mackie in the end.
Right position at the right time.
The right position, collected. Pays it out, finds his man over on the right there. Looking for some movement. Ball played forward. Trying to find Dorian Dalloway. Dorian Dalloway is with it. Dorian Dalloway plays it wider, finds his man over in the distance there. He looks for some movement. Looking for holding up the ball.
That's it.
Pays it back. There. Back to the defense. They're holding possession. They're looking to build to pull out the Grenadians. It's with Rouse. Plays it wider. Finds Jamal York in their own half of the field with it. York looking for some movement. York plays the ball forward. Trying to get Mazzy Corbett going, but a little bit too hard forward. And Mazzy Corbett was not able to get onto the end of that as the ball goes into touch for a throw-in. Throw-in taken by Grenada. Long. Beating York. Over the head of York. Play inside there. Ball kicked in the air. Going across with the wind. This could be dangerous. Goalkeeper comes off his line. And the Grenadian there getting a shot off. But I think with the advancing Sickland Mackie, it threw him off a bit. And he was not able to get it on target as he wanted to.
Had it been on target,
it would have been a goal because he would have beaten Mackie. but it's a goal kick too.
I think it's, to be honest, it's
Simmons
just
and the
misjudgment
Grenadiers.
on the part of the goalkeeper.
No, I don't think so at all.
I think so.
I don't
Because
really think
Mackley
so.
was closing him down.
I think his coming actually prevented the guy from getting a better shot. But it's with let's see now. It's Grenada with it now. Grenada coming forward. Grenada plays it forward there, cut out by Rouse. It's with Simmons, Grenada still, and foul, an infringement, a foul against the Simmons and the Grenadines team. It's a kick to Grenada, free kick to Grenada, just about midway in their half of the field, about a good 30 or so, 40 or so yards out
About
of the
40
goal.
meters out.
And we see a player lining up there. Let's see. I think he's going to have a whack at goal, Gunny. I think he's going to press his luck here and see what comes up.
I think the distance is too far to beat Mackie.
Gunny, we have seen stranger things in football. He runs up now and he bangs it there on goal, deflected off of the body onto a Grenadian. And Mackie there, well done. Good save by Mackie.
Well done.
Ball deflected off of a body and a player was there, found it and had a shot on goal. And Mackie was able to pluck it out of the air. Simmons on the run now. Simmons on the attack now again. It's Shovel Cunningham. A strong tackle coming in from the number 5 player. That's Cameron Marshall, the substitute. And not giving Cunningham, knowing of his prowess, not giving him any chance at all. Before he can put a foot on the ball, he had it in to touch for a Vincent and for Simmons and the Grenadines throwing. It's with Jamal York now. Jamal York looking for some movement, plays across field, finds his man in the middle there, but a little stumble on the wet ground. And it's with the Vincentian defense who, being hounded by the Grenadian, was able to kick it into touch. And it's throw into Grenada. 43 minutes gone in this encounter. 43 minutes gone in the second half of this encounter. And we have a throw-in, a long throw will be taken by the Grenadians. Let's see what is going to happen. Long inside. Heads go up. Not the way there to a Grenadian there, but the Vincentian defense coming with it now as the Grenadian there in a slide there. Grenada still with it. Grenada looking for and trying to get a shot up, but a tussle between two players. Pays it wide, looking for some movement, try to knock it on. Kicked away by the Vincentian defense, holding stout, holding their own. It's with short, a feeble shot in the end coming in, and goalkeeper Mackie able to collect quite easily in the end, and he bides his time. It's kicks it straight to a Grenadian shot and goal. Oh, that's a goal! It's a goal! A shot at Gunny. That the same thing you were saying early on. Goalkeeper Mackie took a kick off, kicked it straight to a Grenadian, and he was off his line, having taken that kick on the edge of the penalty area, and the Grenadian took a shot straight at goal. We tried to get the number for you. Took a shot straight at goal, and the ball went into the back of the net. So Grenada have equalized here. Grenada have equalized. It's Grenada 1. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 1.
Yes, Andrew, I made mention of him coming off the line too quickly and too regularly. And finally it has worked because it was a good shot, but he was completely out of position.
I think his problem is that he has an injured leg. He can't kick the ball properly, so he should have thrown. He was shaping up to throw, and he has a good throw. We have gone 3 minutes of time added on for stoppages. Let's see how the Vincentians respond to this. Ball is played wide over in the distance. It's 1-1 in this encounter here. Grenada.
It has silenced the crowd a bit, Andrew, because no one really expected it.
Ball is with it. The Vincentian team with the ball. St. Vincent and the Grenadines plays it forward there. Ball played forward, trying to get some movement, but it's knocked into touch.
A couple of the games they've been scoring.
I was going to make the point that St. Vincent seemed to be the team that were the late scorers. Now they have been scored on late in the game. Let's see how they respond. Can they get another one? It's a throw into St. Vincent and the Grenadines over in the distance, over at the CDC stand end. 1-1 in this encounter. We have not gotten the score for Grenada. We have not. A long throw taken by the St. Vincent team, and the whistle is gone. Let's see what is happening there.
Replicate one of the long corner throws.
The referees having awarded 2 players that seem to be the number 7. That's Dorian Dalloway and the Grenadian. So the throw would be retaken. The throw would be retaken, Gunny. The comes in again, takes a long throw inside, headed away by the Grenadians. The Vincentian player there coming across, finding, looks like Jamal York plays it inside, ball comes in, but only trying to replicate what just happened with his goalkeeper, but the Grenadian goalkeeper had not left his line. He was on his line and collected quite easily. A foul against Cornelius Stewart there. And it's
Cornelius Stewart fouled the Grenadian.
Sorry, Cornelius Stewart fouling the Grenadian player there. And it's a free kick to Grenada. Number 4 man there, that's Leon St. John, lined up behind this one. Plays a long ball forward and the goalkeeper comes off his line. Collects easily this time, Mackie. No harm, no foul. Bowls it out to his right now. Looking for some movement, plays it forward, trying to get his man there going. But the ball is too far ahead of the advancing player and it goes into touch for
a throw into Grenada.
47 minutes gone. We have 3 minutes of time added on for stoppages. We have already played 2 of those 3 minutes. St. Vincent the Grenadians trying to come forward, trying to mount another attack. Looking to regain their lead. It's St. Vincent the Grenadians with the ball. Ball played over onto the left side. The player there chasing hard. But he already get it. He keeps it in play. The ball is in play still. Ball played across goal and cleared by the Grenadian there, but the Vincentian player coming forward and trying to close him down early. I think the Grenadians stood up there thinking that the ball would have gone into touch, but the whole ball after cross the line, Gunny.
That's right.
Part of the ball was still on the line, and the Vincentian took advantage of that and capitalized. St. Vincent the Grenadians trying to, let's see if they have the corner throw. Let's see somebody line up here to take a long one. Let's see now, Gunny. Oh, yes, foul throw. Oh, that's the end of the game, actually. The referee has blown the end of the game. Exact 3 minutes, Gunny. And so, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team joined this one against Grenada. I think they really wanted to come away with a victory against Grenada. But nevertheless, they are the champions of the Windward Islands Tournament 2019. St. Vincent and the Grenadines with 3 wins and a draw.
10 points.
10 points. Barbados on 9.
Dominica 4.
Dominica on 4. St. Lucia on 4.
St. Lucia 1.
Grenada on 4 and St. Lucia on 1. So it's a 1-1 draw.
Federation for hosting this tournament.
I think it's
a successful tournament for what I've seen.
Yes, so far.
It's kudos to the St. Vincent.
I know they would have made a few shillings, as you would say, because for the last couple of nights when St. Vincent played the park had a big crowd. Tonight surpassing
really
it all.
Creme de creme.
Surpassing it all, Gunny. It was a massive crowd in the Victoria Park here tonight.
And they're really packed in like sardines.
Yes.
And in all honesty, as I said, congratulations to the Football Federation and to Coach Mokri with his real force.
A very young Vincent.
Vinci team.
Most of the players coming from the under 20 team, and they would have acquitted themselves very well. They would have really performed in spite of all the odds, because I know some of the more experienced players who were left out of the squad for reasons of their own doing, not turning up to training.
Well, they did the correct thing.
You know, they were left out of the squad, and they came to the park expecting the team to be run over, to be beaten badly. But I can tell you,
those are people of doom and gloom, my brother.
Yes.
You see, the thing about some of our young people, Andrew, they tend to figure you can't do without them. They are indispensable. But the point is, life goes on. It's continuity.
The under 20 players represented well, and I'm looking forward to seeing what would happen, what would transpire in that game against Bonnie on the 24th of March. Just to let our listeners know that we have a game in the Nations Cup at Arnesville playing field on the 24th of March. And winning this tournament could only be a good fillip for the Vincentian team.
Yes, they should be able to carry this momentum buoyed by the success. One expect the Vinci team to continue the same mode in self-confidence, high in confidence. Is really a question of executing on a bigger field at Arnesville.
Yes.
With the unfortunate thing, however you want to look at it, they will be playing at the 3 o'clock hour, 3,
Yes,
4 o'clock
yes,
hour, rather than under the lights, which have grown accustomed to.
Yeah. So it's ended here in a 1-all draw. St. Vincent the Grenadines 1, Grenada 1.